Hey, what's going on guys? So welcome back to another Python tutorial. So in this video, we're going to see what happens to the constructor when we do multiple inheritance in our program. So in the last video, we saw what happens to the constructor or how we can handle the constructor when we are doing single level or multi-level inheritance. So without any further ado, let's quickly jump into this video and let's see how we handle that. So let's get started. Okay, so we have here two classes already created. So the first says first and it has the init which just prints saying first. And same goes for the second one which has a print statement in its init method which says second and the class name is second. So in order to use multiple inheritance, so I won't be creating more than two classes to inherit in the third class. So I'll just use with just two classes. So you can create as many classes you want. So let's create another class, let's call it third, and this class would just inherit these two, so first and second. And as of now, I'm going to just add here pass. Now let's quickly create an object of this, let's call it third and make it an object just like this. And yeah, so now since this third doesn't have any init, so as soon as I created this, so this object would now search for any init of inside this third. So since it doesn't have any init inside itself, so it's going to go and search for any init in the classes that it has inherited, in this case first and second. So it's going to happen in the MRO order. So basically wherever it finds the init first, it's going to execute it from there. So since it's going to find the init from the first class, because I have written here first, so it's going to execute the init from this first. Okay, so now if I run, you can see that it prints first. So now if I were to swap the position of these two classes, so let's control X, and here I'm gonna just paste it. Yeah, and all right, now if I run this, now this time it's gonna print saying second, since the init it finds first would be from the second. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, let's add here an init of this third. Now at this point, if I run this function, I mean, if I run this program, the init would obviously be printed from this third, because you know that this object already has init inside itself, so it won't be going and checking inside the classes that it has inherited. So let's say you wanted to use the init of the above two classes. So for that, what you can do, so if you wanted to use the init of the second class, only second class, so then you can write the super, because in this case the super would be the class that you have inherited first, so in this case the second. But if you wanted to use the class, I mean the init of both the functions, both the classes, so you can just manually go and say second dot init, and inside here you're going to write self. And then since you also want to execute the init of the first, you're going to write first and then underscore init, and then here's self. So now if I run this, you can see that the init of all the classes are executed. So first it executes the init of the third class. So what it does, the init of the third class makes the init of the second class execute next, and then it does execution of the first class, and then it just prints saying third. So second, first, and third. So that's it for this video. I hope this video was helpful, and if you are new to the channel and if you haven't subscribed, make sure to go and subscribe to this channel if you are interested to coding and programming. So we upload videos every day, might be helpful for you, so you can check out our previous videos if you need to. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Meet you guys in the next video.